Hello everyone, welcome back to another live watchalong on the channel. Today we're here for, as you can see above me, Swansea City as we take on Preston North End at the Swansea City Stadium this evening. 7:45 kickoff. Welcome in everyone. No idea what's happening in the chat. Vamos, what's up? But welcome everyone in. Swansea, it looks like we've gone for a 5 at the back for this game tonight, where Preston, no idea what shape they normally play in, but tonight they've got a few familiar faces in their side, the likes of Freddie Woodman, of course, popping up as a main one. Let me quickly refresh the stream that I'm watching the game on this evening. Kick-off in about 8 minutes time. Hopefully you all enjoy. Let me know if you support Swansea, Preston or any other side as well, and hopefully it's all good today. What did Harry say? Let's have a look. Welcome, Harry. Big game for the Swans indeed. Big game. Hopefully we get the 3 points. A few people are still saying we can get to the playoffs. I don't know about that. But what I do know is that it'll be an entertaining game. The opposite game of this, though, the reverse fixture, I should say, was a 0-0 draw, wasn't it, at Preston? We probably should have won that one. That was the start of our tough period of games. We just beat Cardiff, then we drew to Bristol. Then this was the start of the draws. Well, the continue of the draws. Let me know your score predictions in the chat, guys. What are we thinking for today's game? Everything is right. Hopefully the quality of the screen is good and the audio is all well as well. Someone let me know that, please. And apart from that, we're ready to go in about 5 minutes time. So plenty of other games going on in the Championship tonight as well. 2 8 o'clock kickoffs, Middlesbrough, Hull and Reading Luton. Massive games for them. So half time, when we check on the table, it should be looking very interesting indeed. Big game for the Swans indeed. It is. Right, I see what you mean, Vamos, no worries. Yeah, playoffs, if we want to keep the belief of actually trying to get in the playoffs, which is very unrealistic that we will get them, however, there's still a chance. We'd have to win every game. We can get to 68 points, so that means that other teams would have to drop quite a lot of points between now and the end of the season. Of course, 3 games left now. This is match week 43. Well, 4 games for some teams, 3 for some because some played last night, of course. We'll re-go over their scores and how the table's looking at half time. But hopefully you all enjoy the stream. Smash a like. Let's get the stream to 20 likes by the end of it. 3 of you legends in here now, but as kickoff goes on, hopefully we can get a few more people in here. Brian Flynn. No idea what we're on about, Vamos, but fair enough. So the fans in the stadium just getting to their seat. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff now. Let me have a look at the other games going on tonight then. Welcome in, Coach's Corner. Thank you very much for joining. Hopefully you are doing well. Welcome into the stream. Let me know your score predictions in the chat, guys. And the flag wavers are out on the pitch, meaning the players will be very soon to come out. Swans versus Preston. So the other games going on tonight, guys, are Blackburn Coventry, massive game in the playoff race. This one, QPR Norwich, tricky one for both sides. They both need the points for what they're trying to achieve this season. Watford Cardiff should be interesting as well. Middlesbrough Hull, Reading Luton, and of course this one, Swansea Preston. Swansea get battered everywhere they go. Well, that's just not factually true, because that's actually helped me a lot going on to my next point. Swansea are the most informed side in the Championship at the moment. Oh right, Vamos, I get what you mean now. A few people unhappy with the lineup today, going back to a 5 back. the last few games we've played with a full-back, and it's served us pretty well. Today with a 5-back, see how it goes. I think that is Russell's preferred formation, and now that we've been better defensively in the last 5 games, I think he wants to try it out again. Because overall, we are more dominant with this formation, and it works a bit better in my opinion. Cyril the Swan just walking around the pitch then to the fans. 3 minutes till kick-off. I haven't seen any score predictions, guys, in the chat. Let me know. I've gone for a Swans 1-0 win if you watch my prediction video on the channel. Preston fans, fair play to them for making the journey. Those that have, it's a very long trip for them from... I can't think. My brain, Lancashire. I couldn't think then. I had no idea where Preston was. I was going to say Yorkshire. No, Lancashire, of course. So fair play to the Preston fans. Hopefully they had a safe travel there and on the way back, of course, when they leave. Hopefully they won't leave with the 3 points though. You've gone for a 2-1 Swans late winner. Ooh, I would love to see a late winner. Of course, the last time I did stream Swans Preston was about 2 seasons ago, and Swans conceded in the last minute to Preston, and we were in the playoff race that season. Under Steve Cooper, we ended up getting knocked out in the playoff final. But we don't want to be talking about that. We can mathematically still get the playoffs. Very unlikely to happen, however. Why does this stream keep freezing then? Yeah, I can see why, but you know, realistically, we haven't really got much to play for. Teams are coming out now for the Swans and Preston, respectively. Yeah, Leon Walsh back in the squad today as well. Preston, if there's any Preston fans in the chat watching, let me know if this is what you expected the team to look like tonight or not. Teams coming out, come on the Swans. Matt Grimes leading the Swans out as always, and the Preston away kit really just reminds me of Bournemouth, to be honest. The black and white stripes. Andy Fisher hopefully can continue his incredible form as of late. Ryan Manning got a big decision to make in the summer. Swans fans singing "We want you to stay" after he scored the winner against Huddersfield last time out. Perot, Cullen up top tonight as well. Russell Martin looking smart as always. And Swans looking to make it 6 unbeaten in the league. Hopefully we can. Come on the boys. Preston, however, trying to keep up their playoff hopes. They can, I believe, move back into the top 6 with a win today, depending on the Coventry Blackburn results. So a lot to look out for. I could be wrong on that one. I think they might be 1 point off, maybe. I'm not too sure. Not overall convinced. So mascots just having their pictures taken with the captains. All off for a new contract to Ryan Manning. Latibodia as well, he's won that. Russell Martin is keen to tie down. Swans then, it looks like a... Oh, that's not... I don't think that's right. I think it's more of a 5-2-1-2 than whatever they've just put there. However, when we did play this formation early on in the season, it was Perot that dropped into a number 10 position. Preston, they haven't got a bad side at all, have they? You know, you've got Troy Parrott on the bench, Tom Cannon, who's been in form as of late, and of course they've got the likes of Johnson, Delap as well in there. Really exciting side. Robbie Brady as the wing back, Brad Potts. Could go on for days, really. One signing that did surprise me in the summer was Freddie Woodman. Didn't think they would get him, but they did in the end. And let's hope he doesn't have a good game today against the Swans. We are all set and ready to go. Let me get this timer ready then to get it spot on. It's going to be Preston to kick from left to right in this first half. Come on the Swans. Get the volume up. And we are underway at the Swansea.com stadium here in South Wales. Loud and proud now, the fans love it. Absolutely. And already it's out for a Preston throw-in on the near side in front of Ryan Lowe. Share the stream around, guys, and make sure you do drop a like and subscribe. Much appreciated. Laspodio wins the early header and loses out straight away. Preston man goes to ground, but referee says no. Early foul, we'll leave it going. Swans in control of the ball now. Just playing our football. Pass and move. Laspodio follows his pass. Oh, pulled ball by Grimes, and Preston early on trying to make something of it. Here's Brad Potts. Nice little 1-2 with Cannon. And he plays it off. Swans with the press, and it's worked out, and now we're on the attack. Here's Liam Cullen. Manning was free on the left. He's decided to go to the right. Joe Allen up in support. He's on the ball now on the right hand side. Into the box, Perot. It's 1-0! Swansea breaking the deadlock. Just 1 minute in. First shot on goal and first goal. 1-0 to the Swans. And it's that man again, Joe Perot. You love to see it. Swansea take the early lead here. What a lovely breakaway it was. Liam Cullen went towards the right. Lovely ball into the box. Had so much time. And Preston caught lacking. Joe Perot, I think that's his 18th league goal of the season now. Fantastic. Welcome in, Kieran. Thank you very much for joining in. Hope you're doing well, mate. I'm going to be watching Borough versus Hull. Hopefully you have a positive result against them, mate. If you decide to keep the stream on in the background, that would be much appreciated. And if you want to pop in at half-time as well, much appreciated as well. But if not, then hopefully Hull have a positive game against Middlesbrough. Tough one, that one, though. Welcome in, Jack Ashfield. Welcome, mate. Thank you very much for joining. No Piro, no party. Let's go already. I'm far behind. Oh, God. Come on, the Swans. Brilliant start. Well, thank you for nobody spoiling the game. I appreciate it. Why Swansea? We're not Swansea, lad. We're not Swansea. We are Swansea City for a reason, and we're going up. The playoff charge is real. A lovely ball there from Cullen. He dragged it all the way across. Dragged all the Preston defenders to the right side of the pitch. Allen with the ball into the box. But as I say that, it's just cut back to a Preston attack. Fernandez on loan from United. Ball in the box. Swans get it away. A nice early goal in this one. Again. I'm not. Are you on about hello again or another Swans goal? I'm so confused. Hopefully it's another Swans goal, but I don't know. Swans have a free kick. Ting quickly. Joe Allen in the middle here. Lovely ball to Perot for the goal. We've only played 3 minutes, and normally for a Swans goal you have to wait absolutely ages. But yeah, this team is playing with so much confidence at the moment. Hopefully that translates into next season. Ryan Manning, hopefully he stays. I mean, if there's anything we can do to tie him down, do it, because we're going to miss him next season. Otherwise, Laspodio is going to take the throne instead on this near side. He also hasn't signed a new contract yet, or will be decided in the coming weeks. So, Laspodio. Apparently it's only like 20 days left of the championship season now, so that is crazy. And Preston on the attack. Delap, Swans get it away. The ball not cleared though, it's a bit of head tennis, and in the end offside flag goes up and Swansea free kick. There's no goal. Oh well, thanks for spoiling it now, Tyler. I'm joking, I'm only messing. Swans on the ball, passing it around Preston like they're statues. Like Bodier. And back to Fisher. Plenty of time on the ball here. Preston look like they've gone for a 3-4-2. Does that even make sense? A 4-4-2? Here's Cullen. Spreads it out to Manning on the left-hand side here. Swans on the ball. Manning, shot. Oh, straight at the keeper. It looked there like it could have been bending into the corner. It wasn't. Would like Swansea to win today. I'd like Swansea to win today. I wouldn't mind that at all. Freddie Wadman is a Jack. He hates Cardiff. Wadman with the goal kick. Down it goes. Swans win the initial ball and Allen tidies up to Harry Darling. It looks to be... It could even be a full-back here. Because Darling does look to be playing right back and Manning looks to be playing a lot higher than left wing back. So it could be a 4-4-2 with Manning as the left winger. He's very high up to be playing wing back. And Latabudia looks to be in the wing back role, so it could be that. Ollie Cooper chasing down the ball. Preston get it away. On the attack here with Delap. But Cabango's trying to hold him off. Brilliant tackle there by Cabango. 8 of you watching, massive thank you to you all for tuning in. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening on this lovely Wednesday night. It's very sunny here in South Wales. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to drop a sub on the channel. We do quite a lot of match watch-alongs, not just for my team Swansea, but for other teams as well. Also drop a like on the stream. We are aiming for 20 likes on this stream today. Latabudia on the ball in the centre circle. Decides to go backwards. A few groans from the Swans fans there. Happens quite a lot though. But the majority singing Russell Martin's Barmy Army as Grimes is on the ball. Manning keeps it in. Or does he? No, he doesn't. The official on the far side says no. Lovely evening. Yeah. Yes, what a win it was for Ipswich. Massive, massive win for them, considering Plymouth and Sheffield Wednesday also won. So Ipswich up to second now in League One, I believe. Incredible for them. Hopefully they can continue that and get back to the Championship next season. And a away day to Portman Road next year as well. That'll be very nice indeed. What was it, like a 96th minute penalty for Broadhead? Incredible, incredible. Were you at the game, Jack? But even if you're at home, probably limbs as well. Swans man down. Is that Grimes or is that Manning? It's Grimes. See the captain's armband. And he's staying down here. He's not normally one to lie on the floor. Seems like he might be okay. He's holding his lower back and trying to stretch out his legs. So it's tricky to see what's happened here. He does look it to be in some pain here. Matt Grimes. Is it his arm? Is it his leg? Is it his back? I have no idea what's going on here. Matt Grimes back up and a round of applause for the skipper. Incredible player, Matt Grimes. So lucky to have him down here in Swansea. Vamos wants Plymouth to come up because of Pie Face. Yeah, a lot of people do. Preston with a quick free kick. Manning tries to snip it out. And a corner ball to Preston in the end. All we need is 8 points from 12 and we're up. Oh, very nice that, Jack. Very nice. How are your fixtures looking towards the end of the season, mate? Are you feeling confident you can wrap it up? 84 minute, Penn, Plymouth scored. Ah, right. Plymouth for the 96 minute winner. Confused. Still though, 84th minute, very late on in the game. Preston with the corner. Swans clear it away. We've been a lot better at defending set plays, especially recently. Since that Bristol game, really. And who was that? Brady? He's just hoofed it into the stands for Preston after the ball went out. And it'll end up in an Andy Fisher goal kick once he gets the ball back. because that one went into the upper tier of the south stand. What a ball it was from Allen. Picks out Perot. Oh, that finish into the corner. He doesn't miss from there, Joel Perot. Too much time given to him. Cardiff score. Well, I will get that up for you now, sir. The Cardiff score is 1-0 Watford. Fantastic. Ismail Sarr has just scored for Watford. You love to see it. Cardiff going down. And the fans in the .com have received news of that, saying Cardiff get battered everywhere they go. It's incredible timing for the Jack Army. QPR are 1-0 up as well at against Norwich. Massive if they can hold on to that today. They are in a relegation scrap, of course. Free kick to Preston on the halfway line. Be very interesting to see how the next 10 minutes pan out in this one. I feel confident, although we have Peterborough and Barnsley, but we should get 12 from 12, I hope. Yeah, I mean, you haven't conceded in an absolute age, have you? So, defensively, you look very solid, and if you can keep that going into the Championship, you will do incredible. Yeah, vamos. Cardiff getting battered everywhere they go. Although it's only 1-0 now, hopefully Watford can get a few more in. Swans clear it away once more, and Preston with another corner. Bango sniffing out the danger there. Of course, Jack is very happy with that one for QPR winning. Lyndon Dykes with a goal in that one on 9 minutes. We've conceded 2 in about 12 games. Wow, that is incredible defensive record for you. Johnson with the corner for Preston, left footer, the skipper for Preston as well. Been with them for quite a few years now. Very loyal placer, Daniel Johnson. In it goes towards the keeper. Fisher claims it. Brilliant claim from Fisher there. Fantastic. Tries to get an attack going. Eventually gets one. What a ball it was. Down towards Cullen. Enzo Fernandez, I think it is, will sniff out the danger though. And Swans get a throw in. High up the pitch there. Incredible pressure. From their set play to our throw in line with the penalty area. Fantastic that. Brilliant work by the lads. Well in Cullen. Yeah, Cullen really has been underrated this year. Of course, after the Coventry game, then he got a run of games because he deserved it, according to Russell Martin, and the fans know that Cullen works exceptionally hard, and he's scored quite a few this year now. 8 goals, I do believe, for Liam Cullen. Cullen, yes. Offside, I think it is, or goal kick. Harry Darling. I just look up on the TV and see Harry Darling in the advertising bit. Preston on the ball now. Trying to have a bit of the ball. On the left hand side here for Preston. Long ball forward. Cullen blocks it straight in the face for him. And ref blows because I think it's Cullen that went down. Is it Cullen or Perot? It is Cullen, straight in the face, and he went down. Referee has to stop it in case of potential concussion. Seems to be okay though. Medics coming on just in case. Of course, these days you've got to be very careful with head injuries. Always fear the worst with them because anything could happen, and they're very dangerous, of course. Fair play, what a block though, Liam Cullen. He sort of turned his face as it hit him, so it could even be his ear that is caught as well. Yeah. And the Swans take a little water break here. So the 8 o'clock games have now kicked off. Middlesbrough, Hull and Reading Luton have just got underway. Although it's not saying that Reading Luton's kicked off yet, but it's an 8 o'clock kick-off, so it should have. Ryan's low men will be very disappointed with their early goal to concede, but they got to bounce back now, and they've got a free kick, I do believe. Swans down to 10 men for the moment, with Liam Cullen receiving treatment. But he's ready to go. And he's waved back on. Preston with the ball now. to resume. At the back with Lindsay. Perot with the pressure. Out of possession for the Swans tonight. It does look like a 4-3-3. Manning is very high. He has to be playing as a left winger. Yeah, there's no chance he's wing back. So a 4-2-3-1 for the Swans this afternoon then. Manning tried to get it under control. Potts eventually gets it away though. And a long ball forward for Preston. Wood is there to tidy up for the Swans. Preston with a throw in, they're eager to get it underway. Potts. Into Daniel Johnson. Cooper shielding the ball and trying to get it away for the Swans. Up to Perot. Lovely work there. And it's a Swansea throw in. Is it? No, it's a Preston throw in. My apologies for there. Norwich are shocking. 1-0 down to QPR. To be fair to QPR, recently they have been putting in a few good performances, but just not getting anything from the games. And I do feel really bad for Gareth Ainsworth. He puts a lot of effort into it, and leaving Wicklow after, 10 years? A decade at one club, that's an absolute age. So fair play to him for that. I don't know why I was calling Fernandez Enzo. He obviously plays for Chelsea, doesn't he? Why was I saying Enzo Fernandez? It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day. Here's Cabango from the goal kick. Lovely play by the Swans. Out towards Cullen. Goes down and no free kick for the Swans. Although we feel we should have had one. Preston are in. Here's Cannon. Lays it back to Potts inside the penalty area. Swans get it away. And the referee there, he's very... well, so far in this game, he's looked very biased. You know, if that was a Preston player there, he definitely would have blown the whistle for a foul. It is what it is, though. Preston with a throw-in. And Manning tries to get it away, and Preston regain possession at the halfway line. Cullen, Perot, the two strikers for today's game. Although it does look like Cullen has dropped into a number 10 role with Ollie Cooper behind Perot. I'm not 100% sure on the formation. Oh no, but if it's a... never mind. If it is a 4-2-3-1 for the Swans, then Cullen would be right winger, wouldn't he? Ollie Cooper's free. He's on the run, and Woodman's ready to collect at the edge of the penalty area there. That's good for us, to be fair. Yeah, it is. If we if we end up getting the playoffs, then thank you QPR. Well, part to play with it. One in the last 6 for Norwich. Yeah, awful. To be fair, they should be doing a lot better with the squad they have, but so many promotions and relegations recently. Brilliant shielding the ball there by Nathan Wood, and goal kick Swansea. Seen it out very well, very well. Andy Fisher taking his time for the goal kick. All in yellow tonight. Lays it off for Wood. Now Joe Allen. Out from the back foot will hear Swansea. Lovely play. Out towards Cullen. Oh, and it doesn't quite reach him. Bit too much power on it. But fantastic play there by the Swans. Really, really good. Ryan Lowe looks very frustrated with that. But Preston have the ball back with Freddie Woodman. Down it goes. Towards Brad Potts. Wins the initial header. Daniel Johnson pings one out to the left. Fernandez in the penalty area here for Preston. Shot blocked. Corner to Preston this time on the far side. They have been on top, I think it's fair to say, since we did score. Of course, they closer to the playoffs, so they really do need to try get some in this one. Whiteman to take the corner on the far side, so another in swinger for Preston. Hopefully you all are enjoying the stream. If you are, please do smash a like and subscribe, as I say. Massive thanks for you all tuning in. Whiteman, in it goes. Nice ball, to be fair. Toss back post. Swans get it away. Appeals for a foul on the Swansea player, Manning, but nothing given. And who's that? Allen wins the interception. Drags it away and Swans on the counter. Long ball forward. Towards Liam Cullen. What a ball! Freddie Woodman's out though and gets there just in front of Ollie Cooper Ollie Cooper. Lovely play here by the Swans though. Nice attacking football. That's twice it's happened. Preston being on the attack. Well, at least, no, it's happened more than twice, sorry. Preston being on the attack and Swans winning the ball and getting away very quickly. Nathan Wood. Now Latabodier. Goes back to Fisher. Preston think about the press, but they lay off. Ollie Cooper now on the right hand side. Back to Joe Allen. Swans going forward. Joe Allen skips through one. Now Joe Perreault for Swansea. Perreault, edge of the box. Shoot! Shot! Brilliant save by Freddie Woodman, and it's a Swans corner there. Perreault so close to getting his second of the game, but Freddie Woodman with a comfortable save in the end. Did have to stretch a bit to his left hand side, but it's a Swans corner. Playing very well, although Preston recently in the last 10 minutes have had the better of us. They haven't put it to much use. They've had much more of the ball, but haven't done much with it, only a few corners. Manning with a short corner here. Back to Manning, it is, keeps it in, and Woodman collects for Preston, trying to start an attack of their own. And here they go. End-to-end stuff here at the Swansea.com stadium. Brilliant defending there by Harry Darling and Matt Grimes, blocking the runner, and Fisher gets it back downfield, but Preston have time to collect. The inner prime Swans loner is coming out now. Indeed it is. Indeed. If we somehow make the playoffs, which is very, very far-fetched and looks unrealistic, then it'll be some achievement by Russell Martin, to be honest. But if we ended up going up, we'd need a lot of improvements, to be honest. I guess that's one way of making the owners actually spend a few quid. Coming to Swans. 1-0 up. It could have been 2, but good save there from Freddie Woodman earlier on. And it's going to be a Swansea throw-in on the far side. Welcome in everyone to the stream. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Here's Harry Darling with a throw-in. Definitely playing as a right back this afternoon. A few people before kick-off thought it was going to be a 5 at the back for the Swans, but Manning as a left winger in these opening 23 minutes. Here's Latabodier bursting forward. Manning's on the left. He uses Manning. Poor ball in, to be fair. And Preston get it away, but not under control. It's all a few fouls flying in here. Grimes wins the header. And Manning once more into the box. It's through. And Cullen wasn't waiting for it on his toes. He was a bit flat-footed there. He was in the right position. He was just on his heels a bit. And wasn't ready to pounce. He wasn't expecting it to come through. Lovely play there from the Swans though. Freddie Woodman for the goal kick. All in blue for Preston North End this afternoon, or this evening rather. Telling his teammates to get down the pitch. He's going to launch this one. Ex-Newcastle United goalkeeper, but then he was out of favour after the new takeover they had just over a year ago. Lovely tackle that is by Harry Darling. Loves a tackle he does. stopping a Preston attack. But here they come again on the left hand side, and Harry Darling once again, fantastic. Really is a fan favourite at the .com. We've also got some Champions League games underway. It is currently Bayern 0, Man City 0. Bayern would need an incredible victory to overcome Manchester City's 3-0 win at the Etihad in the first leg. And it's Inter 0, Benfica 0. Back into the Championship, and no other goals to update you about. Preston get the ball in the box though, and Swans clear it away. Preston throw in once more. Good defending there from Latabodia. And the ball ends up at the feet of Fernandez on the left hand side here for Preston. Darling gets it away. Too easy for Harry Darling there. He's done really well in that battle so far, and he wins a throw in here. Swansea looking to start an attack of their own. Ball goes down towards Perot. Preston once again hoof it forward. And Fernandez now turns. Goes backwards. Swans regaining their defensive shape here. As Preston switch the ball from left to right. Ollie Cooper. Brilliant tackle. Here's Perot. Cullen on the right of him. Not much support in the centre, but it is arriving. Cullen goes backwards. Swans gaining possession of the ball. Harry Darling now. Into Perot in that centre midfield position here. He does like to float into a deeper position to receive the ball. Swans go back. Preston apply the pressure, and that's a loose pass from Preston, and Swans have it again with Andy Fisher. Evening, Rad Dad, hope you're doing well. Watching Swans on Sky, looking forward to playing Swansea next season. You won't be playing us next season, Rad Dad, unless you survive in the Premier League. Only joking, it's very far-fetched that we would go up. But yeah, looking forward to seeing Forest back in the Championship. To be honest though, can't see you surviving in the Prem. Be an incredible achievement, but you've got a more than good enough side to go up next season in the Championship again. Of course you won't keep all your players, but he's got incredible depth, and I expect to see Forest challenging for promotion next season in the Championship. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening and enjoying the Swans the best way for it. We're going up. Yeah, it would be incredible if we did, but realistically it's not going to happen. We need so much to go in our favour. I mean, it's happened before with Forest. Swans on the attack, you into the box. Perot, oh, it's straight up Freddie Woodman. He could have had a hat-trick, Joe Perot. Inside the opening half hour. Could have had a hat-trick. Both should be in the Prem. Yes, Rad Dad knows. Rad Dad knows. Freddie Woodman goes long. Here's Matt Grimes, picks up the pieces. Preston end up winning it, and another turnover with Grimes now on the ball. Lovely play. A lot of turnovers of the ball in this game. But it's Swans back on it. Nathan Wood. Brilliant player he has been this season. What a steal from Middlesbrough in the summer. Cooper goes down. Referee still says nothing for that. Wow. Referee really is against us tonight, isn't he? Here's Wood. Inside to Perot. Preston win it off the loose touch. Oh, you're kidding. Of course Preston get the free kick for that. The exact same thing just happened to Ollie Cooper, if not worse. And no free kick. But Swans win it back. It doesn't matter. Allen to Perot. Blocked off. Surely that's a free kick. Well done, ref. Finally. Finally a Swans free kick. Get him in the buck. Get him in the buck. And he is. Yellow card to... He hasn't really made that clear who the yellow card's to, has he? Maybe Whiteman? Not too sure who it was though. Referee having a word with Fernandez. But he's now writing down who the yellow card was for. I expect to see a graphic in a moment to let you guys know. But Swans free kick at the centre circle. Lindsay looks absolutely furious. The camera just zoomed in on him. So maybe him with the yellow card. We've got a few candidates who it could have been. Anyway, here's Alan on the ball. Goes backwards. Swans recycling the ball well here. Cabango. Lovely play. Back to Wood. Applying the pressure are Preston, and Swans just dragging them in to play around them. Ollie Cooper wants the ball on the left hand side here. Gets it from Fisher. Lovely ball. Lovely control. Not quite. Gives it straight to Johnson, who plays into lap. Brilliant defending from Wood and over the bar. Andy Fisher watches that one go over. 9 legends in here. Thank you very much all for tuning in. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. Let me know in the chat. Get talking. Who do you support? What's your full-time score for this one? And who are your 3 going up and 3 going down from the championship? Let me know in the chat. Let's get a few debates going. Wood is incredible. Yeah, you can see why there's Premier League interest in him. Hopefully we can hang on for him for another year, because next season I really do think that could be special with a few additions in the summer. Swans ball in the box, header across the face of goal, and that was Joel Perreault again. Oh, he could have had 4 in the opening 31 minutes of this one. That one, it has to be said though, probably was the hardest of all the chances. Albeit it probably was the closest. Swans will tear you apart again. Swans will tear you apart again. Love to hear it from the Swans faithful. Hoping for regular match day vlogs next season, guys, on the channel. Hoping to get a season ticket and any away games, potentially watch-alongs for them, or a sort of what Rads does. A lot of you know him. Rad Dad especially knows him. Of course, he is his son. But yeah, I love what Rad's done. Watches the game, records himself watching it, and then uploads that as a video after. Very, very clever idea from Rads there. So we could do something like that, but I'm pretty sure he's done that because Premier League games are very tricky to find, especially the 3 PM ones at home. Very clever from him there though. Anyway, Johnson and the referee are having a few words here. Swansea with the free kick in the middle of their own half. Grimes to take it. Russell Martin's pointing forwards, and Grimes does go forward towards Ollie Cooper. Doesn't win the header. He's very small compared to these Preston defenders, and the free kick to Preston after the foul from Ollie Cooper. Be sure to drop a sub, guys. We are free away, as you can see in the top left hand corner, from 1,320 subscribers. That'd be incredible. Recently with the watch-alongs, we have been getting a lot of subscribers. 16 subscribers in the last week, so massive thank you to all who are new to the channel, and hopefully you're enjoying the content you are getting. Cooper up towards Manning. Swansea's 2-on-2. Manning cuts back. Man in the box. Outside the box there is Perreault. Here's Allen on the right. Allen shot. Yes, Joe Allen. Joe Allen scores for the Swans, and it's 2-0. Joe Allen. He finally gets his goal for the Swans. Right foot cut back inside, left foot into the corner. Swans are 2-0 up, and Joe Allen gets his goal for the Swans. So happy for him. And the Swans are cruising. We get the second that we deserve. Manning on the attack, hold up the ball really well, fake the cross, cut inside onto his right foot. Saw Perreault arriving at the edge of the box. Perreault plays it to Allen. Allen cuts in from his right foot onto his left, slots it, top bends, and the Swans are cruising here. Lovely. And Joe Allen finally gets his goal on his return to Swansea. Oh, so happy for him. Joey Allen is a jack, he hates Cardiff. Swans could be in for a few goals today, yeah? Because Preston, they really do need the points, don't they? And is it now that teams are going to believe us that we could make the late playoff charge? I'm still dreaming about it. Let's have a look at the other games and scores. So Cardiff have turned it around. They're 2-1 up. Atete and Keeper with the goals. They are 2-1 up. Didn't see that one happening. Did not see that happening. But anyway, Joe Allen scored, so life is complete. Preston on the ball, and recently the Swans have just been incredible, haven't we? We have been incredible. Hopefully we can continue this next season. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Here's Harry Darling. He has been brilliant recently as well, since playing in the right back position. Drives forward with the ball. Now Ollie Cooper on the ball, taking on the men. Gets through 3 people. Edge of the box here for the Swans. Keeps it in. Lataboudi is back. 3 men in the box. In it goes. Oh, Preston get the block in and goal kick or corner. Corner kicks the Swans. City. Last midweek game of the season for the Swans. We've got at home, that is. Might have one away. But not many games left at all. And if there was another 5 or 10 left of the season, I definitely think we would be able to get the playoffs. Manning with the outswinger for this near side corner for the Swans. And it goes along the floor. And Perot has just skied it. One off the training ground, you can see there. And normally, he's very disappointed with himself, of course. But we expect a lot better from Joe Perot there. He's getting a lot of the ball this game. Joe Perot. A lot of the ball. Love this club so much, yeah. Times like this. And considering the season that we've had, you know, that incredible run we went on without winning, in the January transfer window, I think as fans we do deserve a good end to the season. And next season to be very special. I suppose, yeah, goes down and Swans win the free kick. Very clever there. I was going to have a look at where it puts us in the table. Let's have a quick look. Swans at the moment, by the way, it's Inter 1, Benfica 0. At the moment in the table, Swans are 13th. Goal difference separating us and Watford, so Cardiff could do us a favour. But of course, as it stands, they would be 20 or 45 points. Swans on the attack still. As I say that, Preston cut it out. And are charging forward here on the left hand side. You've got numbers arriving in the middle. Midway through the Swans half year. 7 minutes to go till half time. Preston on the left hand side. Harry Darling against Fernandez. Fernandez gets a ball in, albeit it's not a very good one, and Fisher collects with ease. And Swans now have a time to just collect themselves, get themselves into a shape, ready to form another attack. What a first half it's been here. More of the same in the second, please, Swansea. Fisher goes long. And Cooper was there waiting behind the centre-back just in case he did miss the header. A break-in play here as the Preston midfielder goes down. No, it's not Lindsay. Who's this? Number 18. Who is number 18 for Preston? No idea, but he's gone down. He went up for the... Oh, he's landed awkwardly there. Went up for the header. Is it Brady? Robbie Brady? We'll have a look now. Yeah, Ledson, that's the one. Ledson. Referee just making sure he's all okay, ready to continue. Perot having a bit of a chat with Fisher. Probably about the long balls. Get them my side, Joel's probably saying. And the referee blows his whistle, ready to resume the game. Well, we've had a few stoppages in the game tonight. So at the end of the first half, probably be about 2 or 3 minutes added on, I expect, so far. It's never long for the first half anyways. It's always the second half that is a bit of time added on. Ref is ready to continue and the Swans are back underway. Darlin goes back to Nathan Wood. Talatabodia inviting the pressure on from Preston. Ollie Cooper now goes down. Swans win the free kick. Referee is being a bit nicer to Swans now than he was in the opening 25 minutes. Manning goes back with it. Here's Nathan Wood. See, when it clicks for the Swans, it looks amazing, doesn't it? Here's Darling on the right hand side. Slips it through to Cullen. Keeps the ball well. Allen now. Got his goal. So happy for Joe Allen. Club legend. He is. Grimes all the way back to Fisher in goal. Edge of the D here, Fisher. And goes forward. Lovely ball towards Joe Perreault. Listening to what he's been saying. And a few groans from the Swans fans against the ref there. Thought we should have had a foul. Albeit Preston get away with it. And, oh, how's that a foul? The ref's up to it again. Latabodia there went to contest for the ball. And Preston won a free kick just inside the Swans half by the managers. They go all the way back to Freddie Woodman, who hasn't had a great game so far in this one, to the delight of the Jack Army so far. Of course, in the reverse fixture at Deepdale, he had a fantastic game. Saved quite a lot. Swans with a free kick inside the Preston half. Cardiff 3-1. Going behind really has helped them already, hasn't it? Not great to see. Who scored the third one? Blackburn are 1-0 up at home. Sam Gallagher with a goal in that one. Massive for them. Cardiff 3-1 up. It's Sori Kaba with his goal to make it 3-1 for them. Unfortunately, Watford, what's going on, lads? What's going on? Swans on the ball. Cabango slips it through to Cullen. Joe Allen there, and Swans win the free kick. Hey, a bit of persuasion by the players towards the referee. And the yellow card's out again for a Preston player, this time Hughes with the yellow card. Approaching half time now. A nice set piece goal to round the half off would be very nice, to go in 3-0 up at the break. Deserved as well, has to be said. Preston, they've had a few chances, but nothing really incredible. Because as soon as they get forward, they're finding it tough to do anything. To be honest, we've been very organised defensively. Very happy with it. So it's going to be Manning or Cooper to take this one from the far side. Preston hold their line just inside the penalty area. It's going to be Manning. Left footed, in it goes. Oh, it's in! Harry Darlin makes it 3. And the Swans are 3-0 up. You love to see it. 3-0 up before half time. Harry Darlin gets his goal. It's all going to plan here. 3-0. And surely that is game over. I know we have another half to go, but Preston have been very dreadful. I think it's fair to say. Manning with the ball in. Darlin runs across the face of goal. Glancing header. And nothing Woodman can do about that one. He's ended up in the goal himself with the ball. Harry Darlin. He scores when he wants. And here he wants to. Lovely unmarked. Poor defending here by Preston. Gets away from his marker too easy. Oh, and Swans are cruising here at home. Playoffs, here we come. And to be fair, the goal difference at the moment, I think we could be closing in on Watford because they are losing to Cardiff. Let's have a look. So we are still 13th. We are 3 goals away from Watford. So another 3, please, Swansea. Another 3. What is happening tonight? Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. 3-0 half time. Love to see it. Preston getting battered everywhere they go, doing the Blackpool fans a bit of joy. How long? 3 minutes at the end of the first half. Offside, Preston. There, or was it a free kick? What's going on here? A few boos. What is going on? It's Preston with a free kick, and who's got the yellow card? Maybe Matt Grimes? Matt Grimes with a yellow card. No idea what he's done there to deserve a yellow card. But at the start of the 3 added minutes, it's Preston with a free kick to try and get back into this one before half time. Very close to the byline on the far side. It's almost in line with the 6-yard box, to be honest. So a chance here for Preston to get one in. Whiteman to take. Two minutes to play of the added time. Benka Bango with the yellow cards. It's just popped up. And it goes all the way over and out for a goal kick. Absolutely awful, to be fair, that one. Hey, what was that? Says Vamos. He loves it. Vamos is enjoying every moment of this. Get your halftime questions in then, guys, as we are going to have a look at the table as well during halftime. So let me know. Andy Fisher for the goal kick here. Can we even get a fourth before halftime? You never know. Maybe that's a bit greedy before halftime though. What a performance in the first half though. Incredible. Hopefully in the second half we don't take our foot off the gas and we continue this. Harry Darling with a throw in on the far side. Inside the Preston half. And it goes towards Perot. Cullen now holds it up. Perot. Swansea with another throw in. Final score. It could be anything. I'm going to say to go any higher than 3 is incredible. I'm going to say 5. Preston not being impressed with them. We really could get 5 here or even more. That's just being generous to Preston. Jack's loving it. I'm loving it. The only thing that would make it better is if Watford come back and beat Cardiff now. However, then they would stay above us. So if we win tonight and the goal difference goes our way, then into the top half for the Swans. Here's Fisher. Ball goes across and the half-time whistle has gone. At the Swansea.com Stadium, Swansea City 3. Preston 0 at half-time. That is right, half-time. It's not full-time yet, guys. Incredible stuff by the Swans. What a half. We definitely do deserve it. I probably could have scored more, to be honest. Albeit, I'm very happy, though, with this 3-0 lead. Let's just sort of timer out there. Well, let's have a look at the scores around the grounds. Let's put you onto the halftime screen. Now, before I go any further, once I go on the halftime screen, please someone let me know if it's all working fine. Because, of course, as you guys know, last Friday I was on mute for the whole of the halftime screen. When I was on the halftime screen, you get what I mean. Halftime, drop a sub, drop a like, get some drinks in, get some food in. But I'm going to have a look around the schools, around the grounds. Let's have a look. So, go down here. It does say there is movement in the microphone area, so I'll pop back in a second and see if it's working. Oh, I haven't got it ready. So let's go back to this one first. We get BBC Sports up ready first, because we don't want to be looking at Canva's creation of the today's thumbnail. Right, let's load BBC Sports up ready. There we go. Back onto here, halftime screen, and This is better. There we go. That's much better. So Inter Milan 1-0 up against Benfica on 3-0 on aggregate. Let's have a look who scored that one. Barella. Lovely player he is. So let's have a look at the championship though. Can this really happen for the Swans? Blackburn 1-0 up against Coventry at half time. Almost half time in QPR. Norwich 1-0 to QPR in that one. Swans 3-0 up. You love to see it. In Cardiff winning 3-1 in that one. They were 1-0 down, I think it's fair to say as well. So both Welsh clubs hitting 3 in the first half. Right, let's go to the table and search Championship. Most exciting league in the world, some would argue. So as it stands, Blackburn with their win at the moment, they will be going into 5th place, 66 points. Millwall in 6th on 65 points. Swansea, if we win every single game left, we can get to 68 points. So really, the best outcome for us this evening is a Blackburn draw with Coventry. So then Blackburn will end up on 64 points and Millwall on 65. We can't do anything about that at the moment. Swans 13th, 59 points. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. 369. Yes, 68 points. Positive goal difference now as well, which is always nice to see. And a goal off Watford. And we have scored more. So one more goal and we go above Watford. I think when I checked earlier, it probably wasn't updated. That's why I said 3. Very nice though if we can get into the top half this evening. And we'd only be then 2 points behind Norwich. Going into the next game. At the bottom though is where it's very interesting. Hull at the moment with a point against Middlesbrough would be going up to 54 points. And Borough would be 4th on 72 points. Bottom of the table then. Reading, they got a draw last night. I think no, they're playing tonight, of course, against Luton. A draw right now for them, 43 points, a point off Huddersfield. If they do end up getting a win, Reading, then it's 45 points, and they're level with Cardiff. And Huddersfield will go back into the relegation zone. QPR and Cardiff winning as it stands at half time. Cardiff with a game in hand also. But they are only 2 points ahead of Reading or Cardiff. QPR are 3 points ahead. Let me just go back here, make sure everything's working fine. Everyone above us are losing it. Blackburn, last 3 games are winnable. Hull. Love to see Norwich not go up, and we do love to see it, of course. So let's have a look at the Swans fixtures between now and the end of the season. While the stream was frozen once more. Kind of annoying. We want it back. We want the stream back. Come on. Okay. Let me click on the stream. There we go. It's doing it for us. So let's go have a look at our fixtures. After this, then we play Norwich away. Jack will be loving that if we can batter Norwich next week. This Saturday. Sorry, this Saturday. And then Hull on the 29th, who we always, to be fair, struggle against away. Against Hull. And finally, we've got West Brom to end the season off. So 3 difficult games upcoming. But they're definitely winnable. In my eyes, of course. And Perot with his goals, 17. But I'm pretty sure that was before the game. I think he's on more than that now. Joe Allen getting a goal. Love to see it though. Fantastic. What a point it was for Rotherham against Burnley last night as well. Benfica has scored. Who's the scorer? Osners. I'm not too sure. I am not too sure how you say that one. Let's have a look at the stats, of course. I was thinking why I skipped through the Swans one so fast. I didn't click on it, did I? So the 3 assists here. Allen with the first one. Goal and assist for him. Perot with goal and assist. Oh, the link up. The link up. Allen and Perot both assisting each other's goals. And Manning assisting the Harry Darling goal. Much more the same in the second half, please, Swansea. Here are the half-time stats then. 57% possession to their 43. 8 shots on target to their 3. On target, though it's 6-0. No shots on target for Preston in the first half. 3 corners to our 2, which isn't actually that bad. I thought they had a few more corners than that. And 7 fouls each. Preston, however, if they somehow pull it back and win, their goal difference is awful. Their goal difference is awful, -9. And Millwall are on 8. So yeah, Preston, their playoff hopes, unless something incredible happens and they start winning 5-0 every game, they look all but over. To be fair though, they could still get there on the points, but you always need a good goal difference as well, don't you? So let's go back to here and back to the live screen. There we go. Hello everyone. Hull are 1-0 up. That's why they're so high. Right. Hull 1-0 up. Let's see the scorer. Who was it? Hull City. Of course it's the one guy that I'm never going to be able to pronounce. Adama Traore with the assist in that one though. I'm not pronouncing that name. There is no chance I'm pronouncing that one. Is that why Hull are 14th then? That is why they're 14th. That is why they're catching up to us. 3-0 Swansea, perfect half form from the Swans. Well in, Swans. Cheers, Harry. Appreciate that, mate. Indeed, it was an incredible half and probably could have scored more from the Swans. Perot having a few chances where he missed them, but loving it from the first half from the Swans. In absolute dreamland. Of course, we ended last season really well, but we did pick up quite a few draws at the end, which was a bit disappointing. Oh, what's happened with the time of year then? Honestly, very frustrating. If you're a streamer and you have something like this where it always changes every time you change the screen, you'll know why I'm getting frustrated. Every time I click on it, it changes. There we go though. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Looks a bit better. So any halftime questions, get them in the chat. 3-0 up at halftime. Couldn't have asked for anything better. As a score prediction, I did say 1-0 Swansea. I didn't think we'd manage to score that many, but we have, and it's looking fantastic. As for the other games, I've got my... If you didn't know, this is how I do my score predictions on a sheet of paper. Like that. So, the predictions I've had so far, I had Blackpool 1-0. Of course, didn't happen. Burnley 2-0, didn't happen, it ended 2-2. Sheffield United 3-1, of course I got 1 point from that, predicting Sheffield United to win. I said Stoke 4-0 against Wigan. How wrong was I? Wigan got a surprise victory last night. Sunderland 3-0, that ended 1-1. Millwall to win 2-0, that didn't happen as well. So still on 1 point. Coventry to pull it back I have had Coventry to win 2-1 at Blackburn. That'll be interesting. I also have Norwich to get a point at QPR 1-1. That can also still happen. I said Swansea 1-0. Obviously we're 3-0 up. No complaints from me there. Watford, Cardiff, I had Watford to win 3-0. That's not happening at the moment. I had Middlesbrough to win 2-0 against Hull. That's not happening anymore. And Reading 1, Luton 1 was my prediction for that one. So far, not doing great. So I do need a few of these results to go my way in the second half. We are going up. Say we are going up. And now you're going to believe us. Now you're going to believe us. Now you're going to believe us. The Jacks are going up. The Jacks are going up. The Jacks are going up. Love to see it. Love to sing it. Love everything about it. Need Cov to draw. Yep, absolutely. Do need Cov to get a draw in that one. And the rest, I'm just looking on the table on my phone. The rest will just sort itself out because Norwich are losing. A draw for them wouldn't be the end of the world, although I prefer them not to get anything. West Brom are 63 points. Yeah, we just need Blackburn to drop points really. We do need Blackburn. Otherwise they are 1 win away from confirming the playoffs. Well, not confirming it, but getting it away from us, and Millwall then will be 1 win away from 68 points, meaning we'd have to beat them to it on goal difference. So yeah, we need to keep the belief though, however far-fetched it may seem. But incredible stuff. Second half will be soon then, so if you haven't already, be sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. I'll check in a second how many likes we're on, and don't forget to subscribe. Russell Martin will be very happy with that half. He'll probably even agree with me, saying we probably should have scored a few more. Let me turn that off my phone. 5 likes so far, guys. I know we can do better than that. There's 8 of you in here. Surely there's a few of you that haven't liked and subscribed. So do both. As the Swans are winning. Very pleased for Joe Allen to get his goal. And looking back on the Harry Darling goal, awful marking from Preston. How's that happened? I love to see it though. I'm not complaining. Do you remember our version of the... I don't even know what song that is, Vamos. I'd have to listen to it to know. Yeah, I'm no good with names and songs. I'll either know the name and not the song, or the song and not the name of the song, if you get what I mean. I'd have a good guess though. That way round. Well, Preston are already out for the second half. Ready to go. Ryan Lowe set them out early. Swan's not out yet, but the cones are set out for us as soon as they run out. So I assume it's very close to getting underway, the second half. And here come the Swans for the second half. Come on, the Swans. So either Swansea were late or Preston were early. And Preston making a double change at the start of the second half. Robbie Brady and McCann are coming on for Preston. McCann, can he turning this game around? I hope not. Hopefully you enjoyed that little joke. A bit terrible, I know, but it happened, and yeah, recognise it instantly. We hear it. After the stream, then, if I remember, put it back in the chat, and I'll have a little listen. Who's coming up from Preston here then? A double change? Come on, the Swans! More goals in the second half. Who is coming off? Brady and McCann on for Preston, as I say. Not too sure who's gone off for Preston yet, though. I'm sure there'll be a graphic that pops up in a second. As the Swans get underway for the second half, kicking from left to right, and there's always this myth that we play better in the second half, so better than 3 goals in the second half. Maybe. You would love to see it. Come on, the Swans. Let's just keep this going and have a lovely second half. Swans player goes down and wins the free kick. Yeah, sure, Vamos. Send it to me on Instagram, and I'll get that on the end then. Swans with the free kick, taking our time here. I wasn't sure who the substitutions were, so I forgot the timer for the second half. I'll put it on anyway, but we're going to be a little bit behind. We're only a few seconds behind. We're like 50 seconds behind, so I'll get it back anyway in case a few people are wondering what time we were at in the second half. It'll be around about here. I am a minute behind. Well, no, I'm 45 seconds behind. Good thing I remembered that though. So the substitutions were... Oh no, I've just locked and I've seen that Preston have scored. Great. How did this happen then? I looked on my phone. I am a bit behind and Preston have scored. How did this happen then? How far behind have I? So I've basically I've spoiled it for myself here. How's this happened? Preston won the free kick. It must come from this. Please, Swans, don't bottle. Don't bottle this. Well, a nice clean sheet's gone then. Oh, why did I end up looking at my phone? So Robbie Brady with the ball down for the free kick. This must be where their free kick comes in from. Well, their goal, sorry. Left footed, in it goes. Oh no. Yeah. Not great goal to concede. Oh dear. 3-1. The comeback's on. The comeback's on. Poor defending there. I'll now look at the substitutions. I swear, if it says 3-2, I'm going to... Tom Cannon with a goal. Too easy. Just picked up the ball in the end. Jordan Story come off. Lindsay come off. And Whiteman come off. Diaby was the third change in that one. Come on, the Swans. It's not bottle this. Please don't bottle this. If we bottle this, I don't know what to do. It won't be good. That's their first shot on target all game, and it's gone in. Typical. Quite fortunate in the end, though. To be fair, just bounced to him and he tucked it away, following the free kick. Preston on the attack here again now. Then, so I'm probably about a minute behind real time, which is frustrating. Preston on the ball at the back. 3-1 in this one. Please don't bottle this one. Because if they get a second, it makes a very nervy ending to the game. Whatever Ryan Lowe said to his boys in the half-time break must be working so far. The Swans win the free kick and Latibodia is furious with Robbie Brady, dragging him down. So Swans win the free kick from that foul. Score prediction for full time then. I'd take 3-1 right now. As long as we get the 3 points. I can see us scoring another one though, so I'll probably say 4-1 as a full time prediction. I'd take 3-1 though, as I say, I'd take 3-1. As long as we don't bottle it. Come on, the Swans. Ollie Cooper charging forward. Manning on the left. Chops back. Here's Nathan Wood. Floats one in. Perot. Joe Allen now. Back to Perot. Loses out and well in. Harry Darling to win the ball back. Or was it Matt Grimes? Must be Matt Grimes, but Delap's on the ball now once again for Preston. A bit of head tennis. Handball surely. Nothing. The fourth official was right there to see it. Didn't give anything. Appalling from him. And Preston still with the ball in their own half now. Norwich have equalised. Got in. But not for my predictions. Swansea on the ball now. We've had a turnover in the Preston half. Out to the left. Manning. Edge of the box here. Here's Perot. Pass it back to Latibodia. Here's Allen. Lovely play. Latibodia getting involved here quite a lot. And Swans go backwards in the end. Who was the Norwich goal scorer, Jack? If you don't mind me asking. Here's Nathan Wood. Back to Latibodia. And Andy Fisher here. Sprays it out to Harry Darling. Come on, the Swans. Hold on to this, get a few more goals. Happy days. All is forgiven. I'm more disappointed about throwing away the clean sheet, to be honest. I'd happily have taken a 1-0 if it only meant we scored one, but get a clean sheet. Here's Harry Darling. Down the line it goes. Here's Cullen. Swans on the attack once more. At the centre circle. Adam Eder. Ooh. Interesting to see how that second half works out for them two then. Here's Joe Allen lining up a shot. Inside to Perot on the left foot. Preston get it away. And Swans regroup with Nathan Wood. That's a Bodier now. Here's Allen. Swans still got plenty of players forward. And Joe Allen here. In the centre of the park. Preston not even pressing him. He's just got all the time in the world to do whatever he wants. Swans floating over to Manning. Brilliant control. Back to Latibodiere now. Just playing it around. Allen. Close to being caught in possession there, but he's got away with it. And the Swans go back to Cabango. Plays it down. Here's Harry Darling. Grimes once more. Perot. Back to Latibodiere. Nice build up here from the Swans. A goal to end it off would be lovely. But Preston get it away. I don't know why I said Wigan then. Thinking about the lovely build-up just made me think of the goal Swansea's second against Wigan. That's probably why. But it is Preston on the ball here in their B-Tech Bournemouth kit. Here we go. Lindsay on the ball, charging forward for Preston. Grimes presses. Ball goes forward and Fisher's quick off his line to collect that one inside his penalty area. 53rd minute in the game now then. And Grimes floats one out to Manning. Tries to switch the play. But Woodman reads the situation there. 10 of you legends in the chat. Massive thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. And subscribe if you're new. I'd massively appreciate it. 3 away from 1,320. That would be incredible if we could hit that tonight. Enough about that though. Fernandez on the ball. Referee gives the advantage to Preston. Cardiff 5-1. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? 5-1 up. Are you sure? Is that a little error? Tell me you've made an error. It still says 3-1 here. It still says 3-1 here, so hopefully you've just hit the wrong number there. Come on the Swans indeed. Come on the Swans. Welcome in RL. I'm not too sure. Macombe. Welcome in Macombe. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening, mate. And come on the Swans as always. Ball into the box and Andy Fisher collects it. Easy as you like. Jack is a little joker. He's a prankster. You had me worried for a second, to be honest. But 2 more goals would see Swansea leapfrog Watford into the top half of the table. So wouldn't mind that, but I would mind it because Cardiff then would be further away from trouble. Here Preston coming forward on the left hand side now. Enzo, not Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez. I keep saying Enzo Fernandez. It's not Enzo Fernandez. But straight to the side net, and as you guessed, no reaction from me from that one. Left-footed shot into the side net, and really poor choice from him, to be honest. Could have put it across goal. But Preston once again in the box. No, get it away. Goes down. And a free kick against him. For a second I thought he was going to give a penalty. Wow. And Cannon gets bucked. I thought he was blowing for a penalty there. The Swans fans are making their thoughts about it clear. Let's see what happened. I don't know. Mind. I think Nathan Wood does get something on him. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on that one. Cannon's booked in the end though. I'm not complaining. But should Preston have had a penalty? Maybe. And the Swans are on the attack here. And Darling goes... Referee, how's that not a foul? How's that not a foul, ref? Preston on the attack now, edge of the box. Brilliant defending here from Ben Cabango. And Swans win the free kick again. Tom Cannon feels like he's being picked on here. He's not a happy bunny. Here are the Swans going forward. Wood. On the far side to Manning. Cuts it back to Grimes, who's arriving here. Trying to play it through to Cullen, didn't quite work out. And Preston trying to get forward again on the attack. On the right hand side. They've worked it well, to be fair to them. But Swans put a foot in and get the ball away. Haaland's missed the penalty. Broadhead could never, says Jack. Completely agree. The Welsh superstar is insane penalty taker. Haaland missing a penalty. Unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. Broadhead is. If we qualify, then that point could be absolutely crucial for us. Swansea there winning a few fouls in midfield. A few of them going our way. As for the other scores in the games, nothing has changed as of yet. Swansea on the ball, and it's offside from Ollie Cooper, and Preston get the free kick. Hull 1-0, yeah, I did see that one, Kieran. I'm not trying to pronounce who scored the goal, but well into the Hull. Trying to end the season on a high as well. Joe Allen wins the loose ball, plays it through to Joe Perreault. Oh, brilliant defending from whoever that is at the back for Preston. Done really well there, to be fair to him. He was on his own. He's a big centre half, him. Preston on the far side. Here's Potts. And Swans win the ball back. Another turnover. Ollie Cooper. Edge of the box here for the Swans. Men arriving in the middle. Lays it off to Cullen. Didn't quite reach him. And Swans win back the clearance. Here's Manning. And a Swans free kick. Love to see it. Get Harry Darlin on the end of this one. Potts and Brady pushing each other here. Not good for Preston to be seeing this. But Manning looking for an in-swinger here. Sorry, an out-swinger. Left-footed on the far side. Another goal here though. Ollie Cooper is the in-swinging option in this one. Harry Darlin fancying his chances again on this one. To get his second of the game potentially. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be Manning once more. In it goes. All the way through, and Woodman collects. Rolls it straight away. Trying to get on the attack early, but brilliant from Allen. Interception there to Perreault. Back to Allen. Oh, he's got all the skills to pay the bills. Perreault, shot, blocked. Harry Darlin is still up there. Ball goes through to Cullen. Allen now. Perreault flicks it through to Ollie Cooper, and it's out for a goal kick to Freddie Woodman in the end. Lovely play there from the Swans. Half an hour to go in this one then. Half an hour to hang on to the lead. Come on the Swans. And potentially even get another goal. Or more goals. Anything can happen. As long as we get the win, no, I'm fine now. Because clean sheet's gone. Just get the win. Get over the line. And go on to the next game. Long ball down by Preston. Cannon receives it. Delap's in the middle waiting for it. And Swans win the throw-in in the corner of our own half. Matabogia there winning it. And what's the ref blowing his whistle for here? A Swansea double change. Fulton and Walsh are coming on for the Swans. Who's being replaced? Is the big question. Liam Cullen's first of all. Cullen is first off. For Liam Walsh, who has been outstanding this season since coming back from injury in the last 10 games. And Joe Allen's coming off for Jay Fulton. He's got his goal. Fantastic for Joe Allen. And now time for Jay Fulton to get his. Come on the Swans. So probably just strengthening up the midfield here. Probably a 4-4-1-1 maybe, something like that, or a 4-1-2-1-2. Oh no, it would have to be a 4-1-2-2-1, something like that. You get what I'm trying to say. Ollie Cooper is a cam, and plenty of midfielders behind him. Ball in the box of Preston, and Delap has missed that somehow, but thankfully. Here's Grimes. Out to Latabodier. Swans on the attack once more. Was that Joey's first goal this season? It was. I do believe it was his first goal of the season, which is incredible. Fantastic for him. Chopped back up from his right foot to his left. Slotted it away into the top corner. Freddie Woodman had no chance at all. Remember guys, please do drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying. Subscribe if you're new as well. Would massively appreciate it as always. Swans on the ball here. Perot loses out. And Preston on the attack here, quite open. Cabango, lovely defending here. And the Swans have the ball back under control. Grimes up to Cooper. Doesn't quite win it there, he stays on the floor. Preston getting bodies forwards. Fernandez, ball into the box, deflected massively. McCann tries to win that one. And Swans with Wood on the ball now, trying to build out from the back once again. Long ball forward, it's reached Ryan Manning. Perot's in the centre, he's tried to switch it. Fernandez, he's loose touch. Perot inside, he's on the ball here. Loses out in the end. Fernandez recovers just in time. Preston, halfway line, very end-to-end game here for the last 25 minutes or so. So round about that, just a bit more than 25 minutes to play. Fernandez goes back. Preston push in for the second goal to try push on with their comeback. Here Preston go on the right hand side. Forward then backwards, then forward long ball. Cannon can't win the header and loses out to Ben Cabango, who heads back to Andy Fisher, and Swans once again trying to form an attack. Grimes as always at the heart of it. Forward to Walsh, finds himself in a bit of space. Nice 1-2 with Cooper. Up to Manning. There's a lot of space on this right hand side for Harry Darling if someone can make the switch. And the Swans end up going backwards, just keeping control of the ball. We've lost the ball here. Preston on the far side, and it's an awful ball there by Johnson into the Swans crowd on the far side. 64th minute here, well approaching the 65th now. Ryan Lowe now has his coat on and doesn't look too happy on the sideline. Looks a bit anxious. They really do need to get a win here if they do want to achieve playoffs, but Swans have glimmer hopes of their own and to keep them going we also need a win here today. Walsh goes short from the throw in and referee's blown for something. A foul, and it's a Swansea free kick. Love to see it. So let's have a look at some other schools in the Championship then. Reading are 1-0 up, meaning Huddersfield go into the relegation zone. Andy Carroll with the goal in that one, absolutely massive for them. No other goals. That one's literally just been scored as well. Incredible stuff. And Benfica level, as I say. Yeah, so Huddersfield, no, QPR, sorry, drop into the relegation zone. Huddersfield 21st, Reading get out to 20th, and it would be Cardiff in 19th as it stands. Interesting stuff there. Swans on the ball, coming forward. Latabodia out to Manning. Goes down. Free kick surely? No, referee says no. He's been very inconsistent with his decisions today, hasn't he? But the Swans win it back anyway. No complaints made. Grimes plays it through. Lovely touch there by Walsh just behind Perot. Preston long ball forward. Oh no, he's got better of him. Brought him down. I thought the ref was going to blow for something there. Brilliant tackle in the end, it looks then, from Ben Cabango. Must have got a touch of the ball there. That could have been a penalty and a red card there for Cabango. But he survived it by obviously making a good tackle. Preston on the ball inside their own half. Both managers, Ryan Lowe and Russell Martin, have their assistants by their sides, wondering how they can, for Preston, get back in the game and Swansea see the game out. 23 minutes to go. Preston on the ball, knocking it about, but it's in their own half, so it's all good. Here's Woodman. I don't think Fulton's had the ball yet, has he? Here he is actually. Number 4 Fulton. There we go. Back to Cabango. And ball goes out to a Preston throw-in. They're looking to make a change, however, I think. Are they? Not too sure. Making it quite confusing. Let's have a look at this cannon chance. Oh. Yeah, it was a brilliant tackle there from Cabango. From the first angle, in real time, the initial camera angle, it didn't look like Cabango got anything on it. But there on the close-up, you can see clearly he does get the ball. Delap's off and Troy Parrott is on. Swans linked with him on a loan move from Spurs in the summer. Still take him every day of the week. Fantastic player. Did really well at MK Dons last season as well in League One. Unfortunate not to go up. Free kick to Preston. Last time it was in this position. They ended up scoring. Referee and Ryan Lowe were absolutely fuming with how close Liam Walsh is to the ball. He's not that close. Welcome back, Mr. Stanley. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening, mate. And the ball is collected easily by Andy Fisher. Swans looking to start an attack quickly. Fisher goes long, goes all the way through to Cabango. Oh, but Woodman, risky there with a header to get it out the way. Very risky there from Freddie Woodman. And they almost pass it back out for a Swans corner. Preston trying to play back around their own penalty area. They go long. Brad Potts. And throw in to Preston. They're not doing much with it here. They're just passing it around. Swans sitting off them, but they're passing around very far back. You know, they've got a lot of space to come forward here. As they do, and a long ball forward, as it tends to be from Preston. Cannon, oh, lovely there by Woods, getting a touch on it. And Swans in the midfield just trying to overload it and control it here. Grimes goes down. Referee says no foul and play goes on for Preston. Ball to Cannon. Shot. It's 3-2. It's 3-2. Please don't. We are actually going to bottle this, aren't we? We are actually going to bottle it. It's 3-2 here. It was Parrott. It wasn't even Cannon. It was Parrott. It's 3-2. It's happening again. It reminds me just of Millwall. The Millwall game. When we were 2-0 up in the first half by half time. Second half, though, bottled it to 2-2. It's going to happen again, isn't it? Please don't. Please to God. We've got 20 minutes to go. It's going to be very nervy. Stop the game now. All 5 goals in this one have been down that end. And at half time it looked like we could have scored a few more. Preston on the attack now on the near side. Any more goals to update you about? Middlesbrough are level in their game as well. That's the only goal to update you about. Please, Swans, don't bottle this. Please don't. Switch of play by Preston. They've just come out the better side this second half. They've just wanted it more. Brad Potts goes backwards. Fernandez. Ball goes in. Fulton gets fouled. And referee finally gives us a free kick. And Johnson is fuming that the ref's given that. But it was a foul, and Swans free kick, edge of our penalty area. Very nervy last 18 now. 18 minutes to the game. We need another goal. I mean, that's our goal difference back down. Unfortunately. Andy Fisher to take his free kick for the Swans. Edge of the penalty area. Going long to try and get it into the Preston half. Preston win a few headers. Swans get the ball down on the ground. We're better up with it on the floor. Brilliant there from Cabango with the interception. Welcome in Benny. Once my thoughts on Tom Cannon. Well, he's been accused of a dive in this one where, in my opinion, I don't know if it was a dive or not. He hasn't been too great in the first half. Second half had a bit more of an impact, but not been a standout performer, I think it's fair to say, for Preston this evening. But recently he's scored quite a few goals, hasn't he? Should have brought Pato on. Yeah, definitely Pato. A bit of energy in this one. Would have been great. But yeah, welcome in Benny. Thank you very much for joining. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. And if you are, then consider dropping a like and subscribing. It would mean quite a lot if you could. Preston with the corner. Robbie Brady to take. In it goes. Fisher gets it away and Cabango makes sure of it. Ollie Cooper here trying to continue that, and Swans win the throw in. There we go. In Cham to come on. There we go. Love to see it. Olivia in Cham. Who's coming off then? Ollie Cooper's coming off for the Swans. Hasn't really been too good today, Ollie Cooper. Not seen much attacking action from him, but he's putting a shift defensively, I think it's fair to say, and has to be mentioned. But here's Olivia in Cham from New Zealand. Wrexham. Haha, yeah, fair enough, mate. Well, thank you very much for joining, mate. I really appreciate it. All the way from New Zealand. What time in the morning is it there then? No worries, Vamos, no worries. 15 minutes to go. Swans throw in right in front of Ryan Lowe. Latibodia to take it. Down it goes. Perot flicks it over. But Preston regain the ball, and this is going to be a nervy end to the game. 15 minutes to go, as I say. Preston looking for the equaliser and potentially to turn it around to make it 4-3. Which at this stage now does look very realistic. Or for Swansea just to get one more. 8:20 AM. Wow, it is very early in New Zealand. Oh, New Zealand. Hopefully you have a fantastic day, mate. Swans kick the ball out because a player's down in Ryan Manning. Are Preston going to be good sports here and give the ball back to the Swans, because Matt Grimes there just hoofed it out of play? Preston, of course, want to get on with the game. Are they going to be good sports or not? Time to find out. Well, it's Brad Potts fought with it. Is he going to be a good sport? Come on, be a good sport. No, he's not being a good sport. He's taken that. How selfish of Preston. No sportsmanship at all there from Brad Potts and Preston. Disgraceful. We've kicked it out to have treatment on a player, see if he's okay. Absolutely disgraceful there from Preston. No sportsmanship at all. Thankfully it hasn't come from anything, but you know, you see it all the time these days. If one side kicks it out for a player down, the other side give it back to the team that kicked it out. You know, it's fair, but I understand why Preston have done that. Of course they need a goal, but no. Swans on the attack anyway. That's all done now. Massive thank you for you all being in here. Hopefully you're all enjoying the stream. If you are, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel. The aim is 20 likes, so you guys can help us get there. It's all in your control. 13 minutes to go here. Nervy end at Swansea.com Stadium. And it's Latabodia in front of Russell Martin for a throw-in. Straight down to Fulton. Walsh now. Chips it back over. Who is going to win, says Joe. Well, I hope it's the Swans. I really do hope it's the Swans. Jack saying it's 2-1 to the Borough. Interesting for them in that one. Hull have conceded twice after scoring first in that one then. I hope it's going to be the Swans, but I probably can see this one ending in a draw. Unfortunately, I hope I'm wrong. And here come the Swans in jam on the left hand side. Wins a throw for the Swans. Lovely play there in Cham. Very experienced player. Welcome in, Owen. Thank you very much for joining, mate. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. As well as Joe, don't think I said have a fantastic evening to you. So hopefully you're doing well. 3-1 to the Borough now. Incredible from them. Of course it was 5-1 against Norwich last Friday. And 3-1 against Hull now. Fernandez for Preston going forward. Brilliant from Wood. Fantastic interception there from Nathan Wood. So underrated as a centre back. If we win every game, we'll be in playoffs. We will be in the playoffs if we win every game. Depending on other results, of course. We can stay hopeful though. And I assume you're a Swans fan then. So welcome aboard, mate. And if you are new, then please consider dropping a sub. I'd much appreciate it. Do a lot of Swans content on the channel, as well as normal football content, neutral as well. Not sessionary though. Yep. Completely agree. 16 legends in here. Thank you all so much for joining. Appreciate it a lot. Preston on the ball. There's 11 minutes to go here at the Swansea.com Stadium. Can Preston find an equaliser? Will Swansea see this game out? Something we've not been able to do well at all this season. Especially when teams start to put the pressure on and start to come back. Love to see it, Owen. Love to see it. You, Jack, you know what. Darling, down it goes. Lovely ball towards Perot. It's one-on-one. Joe Perot goes round the keeper. The angle's tight. Back into the box. Shoot in Cham. Please, someone shoot. Shoot in Cham. In Cham still. Over the bar. Oh my god. What are you doing? Perot, one-on-one. Went round the keeper. The angle was tough. So I expected him to cut it back anyway. He did. And in Cham, he has to hit it first time. Oh my god. In Cham, the ball got stuck under his feet. He turns. Grimes is to the left of him. He's probably got a better angle for a shot. And then Cham's just over the bar. Waste of a chance there. Owen's just subbed. Thank you very much, Owen, mate. Really appreciate that. Welcome aboard, mate. Hopefully we can see you in here in the watch-alongs and video comments quite a lot then. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. What a waste. Yeah, what a waste there. We could have been... we could have wrapped the game up 4-2. Unfortunately, though, that's not the case. And we come again here. Jay Fulton. Here's Joe Perot on the right-hand side. Cuts in. Latabodia is behind him. Uses him. Latabodia goes down. He's looking for that. He's looking for it. He made it too obvious. He's just made that really obvious. Has Latabodia. Never going to get a pen for that. Preston take the goal kick quickly. Anyone going Hull? I'm not going Hull, but I do know the prices are very cheap indeed, which is incredible from Hull to do that. I better go to work. Give Tristan a whiskey. Have a brilliant day, Benny. And thank you very much for joining the stream. Really appreciate it, mate. High five. Swansea are actually going to throw it away. I want to cry. Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. I hope we don't, but it's just Swansea. It's just such a Swansea thing to happen. Incredible half. Complete contrast in the second. We need to hang on to this. But welcome to the channel, mate. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day as always. It's a Swans free kick anyway right now. Midway through the Preston half. A bit further back from where if you've seen the delivery for the Darling goal. About 10 yards further back than that, maybe even 15. Manning. No, it's not. It's Walsh who whips it in. It's not a good ball though. And it goes backwards towards the halfway line where Ncham is. Come on the Swans. 8 minutes to go. I can just sense though that last minute probably get 2 goals, so innit? We are known for doing it. First off, yeah, Alan was incredible first half. And we are known for throwing games away. Offside anyway on that one. Latabodia there. Got to time his run better there. And he's having words with number 23 for Preston. Who's been quite good, to be fair. I think he come on at half time. Latabodia gets booked. Woodman trying to calm him down. Go on, Joel, my boy. I love to see it. Joel Latabodia get involved in the action. I know we're not talking about on the ball. Well, now he's just got the back of his collar up. New trend, I reckon. He's starting a new trend. Come on, the Swans. Everything's crossed. Toes are crossed. Fingers are crossed. Can't quite cross my eyes that well. If I could, I would. But Swansea on the ball. Off the ball. Challenge on Wood there. He's made a meal of it, to be honest. He's made out that McCann's pushed him. It's probably a tap, and Wood's made the most of that one, to be fair to him. Good game management from the Swans. Love to see it. What Walsh has slipped as he's kicked it. It's just not going our way. And it is going to be laughable when we bottle it, because it's going to happen. As much as it pains me to say it, it's going to happen. And there's no point getting upset about it, because it's happened. It happens all the time. Laughable, really, isn't it? But it hasn't happened yet. So more chance that we can actually surprise ourselves and hang on to a lead for once. Latabodia with a throw in for the Swans. Only 5 minutes to go now. But I just know, the later that we concede it, the more it's going to hurt. Just please don't happen. Please. Hang on to this. Ball goes up. Swans win it. Christ. Ref, where's the foul there? Preston break away into the penalty area. Cut inside. Get away. No. Preston. They dribble it outside the penalty area. Ball back in towards the back post. Away by Wood. And Joe Perot. He's won that, no? What's going on? Swansea player receiving treatment here. Jake Fulton, he's down. Oh, what's going on? Massive scrap on the field. Here we go. Everyone's pushing and shoving each other. There'll probably be a few fines going on. But there's 3 separate scraps happening. Everything's happening. All the subs. I can see Eamesy getting involved in the action. Alan's getting involved. It's all boiling over here at the .com. Joe Allen, Luke Cundle. Joe Allen's having to be held back. Russell Martin's in the thick of it. He's absolutely livid. All boiling over here. Where are the stewards where you need them? This is lovely stuff. Go on, Martin. Get stuck into them, lads. He's fuming. I think it's fair to say we won't be seeing that Preston player in in a Swansea team. Oh, here we go. All boiling over. Martin is furious. There'll probably be a few fines given for this. For each side failing to control our players or whatever it is. But a scrap has boiled over here. Everyone is on the pitch. Both benches. There was 3 separate scraps happening. Carl Norton. Carl Norton looks like he's just been in the thick of it. That is so funny. The camera just caught to him. He's like this. You want some? So funny. Go on, Kyle. Give it to them. Now it's all calming down a little bit, unfortunately. I just seen someone holding Russell Martin back then. Love to see it. Russell would have had them for tea. Now there's probably going to be a few cards handed out here. Now we need to be careful with this, to be honest. 21 people in here listening to me talk about the scrap happening. So if you're enjoying the scrap content, drop a sub and drop a like on the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying. So calming down here now. Probably be a few cards given out though, I'd expect. Alan was punching. I love to see it. Love to see it. Well, there's definitely going to be fines given to both clubs after this. Failure to control players. But what's going on here? Russell Martin was in the thick of it. Love to see it. My gaffer. 88 minutes played here. That's just going to mean there's longer to play afterwards. I didn't even see how it started. I looked down at the laptop. I didn't see how it started. I just looked back up and everyone is 3 fights. I made you one where Ryan Lowe stands. One around Jay Thornton, who was receiving treatment. And one by the tunnel. 3 scraps happening. Russell Martin's been called over by the official. Is he going to be sent off here? Please guys, don't spoil what's happening. I've heard red by high five. Please no one spoil who the red card's for. It best not be for a Swans player. What's going on? Luke Cundall's over there with his coat on. What's going on? Red card to Joe Allen. Thankfully he's already off. But he's got a goal. And who else is the red for? No worries guys, it's fine, don't worry about it. So Joe Allen's been sent off. Who was the Ryan Lowe, is it? That's been sent off. So unfortunately it doesn't impact any sides. Latabudia has just run over. He's furious. I need to check. I need to check this. What's happening? It still plays not continued. As the Swansea player goes down. Joe Allen red card. He's not even playing. This is class. Absolute class. Carnage. It is carnage. Scraps happening galore, and still we're past the 90th minute here. So that's a good 6 minutes or so of the scrap. Joe Allen has been sent off, but it doesn't impact us because he has 8 added minutes. Jeezy peeps, man. Wow, 8 added minutes. 22 of you in here. If you're enjoying, drop a like and subscribe. 2 away from 1,320 subscribers. You guys can make that happen. Just had a massive scrap here at the .com Stadium. So Ryan Lowe sent off for Preston. Joe Allen sent off for Swansea. Apparently he laid a few punches on somebody. Well, an interesting end to the game here. I want us to win this one even more now because of that. But we've already played a minute of it. This could go on all night at this rate. Won't be surprised to see a few more scraps happening at full time. When am I next live? Well, I'm not too sure, to be honest. Oh, bloody hell. Preston had a chance. Poor touchwoman. I just looked at the screen and seen I can't think. Preston on the attack. When am I next live though? Probably this weekend. But have your notifications on anyway. Can you turn your camera towards the screen? I would, but of course, copyright and it's all calmed down now, mate. Limbs if we win this now, yeah. Who started the scraps? So basically, Fulton was down receiving treatment, and I looked down at the chat, and next one I looked up like 2 seconds after, 3 separate scraps happening. One massive one where Ryan Lowe and the Preston technical staff are, all the Swans benched straight across. About 6 or 7 players around where Fulton receiving treatment, right in front of Russell Martin, and then about 4 people by the tunnel. Apparently though, Joe Allen left a few punches on somebody, and Ryan Lowe as well. Russell Martin was in the thick of it, having to be held back. Absolutely insane. Preston on the attack. Get it away, boys. Get it away. We have just about got that away. I want to watch the game. My face, my friend. Well, mate, you're in the wrong place then. You're in the wrong place if you want to watch. If you want to watch the game, then I can't, mate. High Five's just shouted yes. I don't know what's happened. Walsh, Perot to wrap it up for the Swans. Yes! Come on! 4-2 to the Swans. Joel Perot wraps it up. That's why High Five said yes in the chat. Come on! Wrapped up. And that means so much more with the scrap that's just happened. Come on, the Swans. You love to see it. And if you're not already involved in the party, then subscribe, because this has been manic. Wasn't expecting this earlier. 4-2 to the Swans. Joe Perot. Straight past Freddie Woodman and denting their playoff hopes. Love to see it. What a finish by Perot. Easy as you like. Have that, Ryan Lowe. Have that. Used to respect him, not after this. I used to like Preston, sort of, as a club. Not after this. Probably not fair to judge all my opinions on that. But, you know, it's just happened. Joel Perot. Love to see it. No Perot. No party. That is a sub, mate. High Five loves it. I'll give you a high five for that. Fantastic. Oh, you're the real legend, High Five. Love to see it, mate. Come on, the Swans. Come on, the Swans. Come on. Joe Perot's on a hat-trick now, lads. My team is Swansea's fair until we go up. Fair enough, Jack. Love to see it, mate. And I was going to say another scraps happened here, but it's just replaying what happened, I think. Swans fans chanting. How much time left? We have got 4... No, sorry, can't tell the time. 3 minutes left. Too much excitement, to be honest, mate. 3 minutes of the added time left. But we didn't start playing the added time, if that makes sense, till 1 minute in. So it could be 4. Absolute passion. Love to see it. Singing hymns and arias, land of my fathers, Ahidanos. And we were singing hymns and arias, land of my fathers, Ahidanos. Come on, the Swans. Morgan Whittaker's ready to come on. He's all up for it already after the scrap. Go Swans. Up a Daniel. Up a Daniel. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream, mate. Preston get battered everywhere they go. Preston get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. But anyone now tuning in would think we're Blackpool fans. Peony Vlogs, welcome in, mate. I'm fuming with the boys' performance, but hopefully we can still make playoffs. Welcome in, mate. Fair play for tuning in. Oh, Joe Perot's going off. Well in, Joel. Sealed it up. Peony vlogs. Yeah, Preston first half were absolutely awful. I thought you were dreadful, to be honest. Second half, come out fighting. And now the scraps happened. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Ryan Lowe's been sent off, as well as Joe Allen for the Swans. But it doesn't actually impact the players on the pitch, because both obviously weren't on there. Russell, give us a wave. Russell, give us a wave. If you're enjoying the stream, though, PNE vlogs, bit controversial for me to ask and cheeky, but if you don't ask, you don't get. Drop a like and subscribe if you want. Yeah, we're not Blackpool fans, I promise. And honestly, overall, there is nothing for us to be against Preston for. Just all banter for this game. Piro's fourth top goal scorer in the Championship. He is indeed. Way Fisher there, guarding the ball until Cannon chased up to Fisher to pick the ball up. Lovely time wasting there from Andy Fisher. Coventry have scored. Oh, big goal. So that makes it 1-1, and that's actually good for both Preston and Swansea. If we have our playoff hopes. I am your 1919th subscription. Thank you very much. High five. Massive high five to you. I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at the other games then. Probably all finished by now. Full-time Blackburn Coventry 1-1. Why do I keep saying Preston? Rent-free. Luton equalised against Reading 1-1. Carlton Morrison, that one. Still going on. The other games have stayed the same. At least we won 1-0 at home. Did you win 1-0 at home? I thought it was a 0-0 draw. My memory. Oh, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you did win 1-0 at home, didn't you? I think. Did you? I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even remember. It's been a long season. Best luck, though, to the end. Oh, that's naughty. That is naughty, Harry, darling. Yellow card. Lucky it's not a red, that, to be fair. Stopped an incredible counter-attack on Troy Parrott. Very lucky there, Harry, darling. Very naughty of him. PNE vlogs, though, hopefully Preston bounce back for you, though, mate. I'm not going to be completely biased. Brad Potts. Ah, yes, Brad Potts. Yes, that recalls a few memories now, actually. So Preston with a free kick. High line from the Swans. Everybody back. Johnson whips one in towards the back. It goes and the Swans get it away. And that's full time. Swansea, another 3 points. It all boiled over at the end. But in the end, the Swans have got the 4-2 victory. What a game. Probably should have been out of sight. You know, the first half, 3-0 up at half time. And going into the second half, you know, should have probably scored a few more. So both sides do shake hands. Is there going to be any more drama to this one? I went away to Blackburn and we won 4-1. Ooh, very nice PNE vlogs. I'll have to check your channel out, mate. Yeah, it'll be an interesting vlog, that one. 4-1. Limbs, though. Yeah, what a beautiful day is played at the Liberty. Love to see it. Russell Martin's Barmy Army. Russell Martin's Barmy Army. And the fist bumps are coming. The massive 3 for the 3 points. Cannon and Parrott goals for Preston, but not enough in the end, unfortunately, for them to claw it back. I don't think we will get to playoffs, but if it spreads hope for next season, yeah, indeed. Hope Swansea get playoffs, to be honest. Yeah, me too, Jack. Me too. That'd be absolutely incredible. But a 1-1, that's actually done us very well. Well done to you. You deserve it. It was shocking and you were quite good. Fair play. Well, fair play to you, PNE vlogs. I only joined a few days ago. Oh, right. Were you? Oh, joined YouTube a few days ago. I get you. Well, welcome along to YouTube. And when you do start doing vlogs, I'll definitely be able to check out your channel, mate. But big respect for you for being honest in your opinion and that. So fair play to you, mate. Because I know a few fans would have come in here and been like, biased. What's the matter with the fist bumps? They meant a lot. Come on, the Swans. But I've got so much things to say. I can't end the stream just like this. We got to have a look at the table. We got to have a look at the table first and foremost. So let's get the halftime screen up. Although it is full time. Let's have a look then. Oh, so it was 1-1 in the end for City. Bayern. Haaland did actually score after missing his penalty. So Bayern must have just scored. Timing of a legend. If I do say. No, not calling. Oh, never mind. Just forget I said anything then. 4-2. Love to see it indeed. Joe Allen sent off. Love to see it. Well, not really. Not really. He'll miss Norwich away on Saturday. Now, on the table though, I'll have to get up. I'll have to get up here. So we can turn this off now on the TV. Get that off. And end the stream after we talk a bit about the club. So, Swansea are 13th, 59 points, 0 goal difference. As for Blackburn, their draw with Coventry, which actually helps us a lot if we are being serious about getting the playoffs. We are 5 points behind. We are 5 points behind Blackburn. Am I being stupid to actually think we have a chance? I'm starting to believe. We got 3 more games to play. Win them all, that's 68 points. So that means Blackburn can only get, well, that's 2 games. I'm starting to believe, guys. I am starting to believe. We play West Brom on the final day. That could be a massive playoff game. Coventry and Sunderland do have quite good fixtures though for them. We play Norwich next. Oh man, I don't know. I'm starting to be a bit more confident about this. I don't know. We could actually make it. It's very far-fetched, but we could. Cardiff up to 19th, unfortunately, but Reading, if they hang on to that draw against Luton, will be huge for them. Preston, on the other hand, 62 points. Oh, they're only 2 points off. So really, that's not even too bad for Preston overall. Has the game ended for... Oh, 3-2 to Inter. So that means... no, they're goal different. Not goal different. I'm just going to stop speaking, guys. I can't think. Let's switch over to this game a second. Andy Carroll's been sent off. So they've done this with 10 men, Reading. Interesting. Let's have a look at the chat again, because it was... Christ, that's a lot of messages. Cheers, Penny. Good luck with the rest of your season. Don't have a blog for that. Got a hat trick, goal, assist, and a red card. Yes, Vamos, you know. I believe we could make playoffs, and I think you will not quite make playoffs, but I think you could. Yeah, next season seems to be really exciting for the Swans. Very interesting to see how that happens. So about 5 minutes, and you score an injury time goal and get a red card. Yeah, Benny. Basically, what happened? Massive scrap happened. Ryan Lowe, the Preston manager, got sent off, and Joe Allen got sent off. Both sides probably, well, most definitely, be receiving a fine for that from the EFL. See you in a bit, PNE Vlogs. If you end up tuning in again to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. If not, then have an incredible journey on YouTube as well. If you haven't already subscribed, then I won't see you again. But if I do see you again, then hopefully you're doing well, mate, and have a brilliant rest of the season. Hopefully for you, Preston can have a strong finish and have an extended end to the season. You never know, bro. Anything can happen. Indeed, Vamos. Indeed. I mean, it did look very unlikely when we played. When we got it against versus Forest, didn't we? Not versus Forest. You get what I'm trying to say. My brain can't understand what's happened here. We've just won 4-2 against Preston, yes. But in the manner it's happened with a scrap late on, makes it so much better. Bit of boxing and a bit of football at the same time. Yeah, we like to combine the sports down here in South Wales. Oh, love to see it. Love to see it. Well, guys, I haven't even had my dinner yet, and I am starving. I want to thank you all very much for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Didn't think I'd be having to say half the stuff we did today. Didn't expect us to see a red card. Didn't expect to have a nervy ending with Swans potentially bottling it. I want to thank everyone who's joined, everyone who has subscribed, everyone who's liked the stream. How many likes are we on before I end it? Just before I end it. Onto the channel. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hopefully you guys have all enjoyed it anyway. We are on 10 likes. Oh, I reckon we could have done better than that. We haven't. But anyway. Someone subscribed to make it 1,320. That is a perfect note to end it. Massive thanks to whoever it was that did that. And I'll see you guys in the next watch along. No idea when it'll be. Maybe a Friday night game. Or tomorrow. If there's... I'll have a look now for you. I'll have a look now. I'll have a little look now. So tomorrow we have got the games, including... Oh, there's a few Europa League games. Could do the Manchester United one. Don't quote me on that one, no. Not quote me. Yeah, may not actually do that one. Friday we got Arsenal against Southampton. We could do that one. Maybe not though. So Saturday probably is the watch-alongs. Saturday. Oh, someone's just unsubscribed. Typical. Typical. Anyway, guys. If we make playoffs and bottle them, I'd still be proud. Yeah, same. It doesn't even matter. If we get the playoffs, it doesn't even matter. But guys, I want to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Swansea then get a dramatic win in the end. What a stream. What a day. I'm off to get my dinner, guys.